You guys want an umbrella? You want an umbrella? Okay. Yeah. Thank you, Whaler Band. Before we get the program started,
so that everyone has a great view of our graduates, because this is about them, can we please find a seat and everyone away from the fence? Please, at this time, people should not be leaning on the fence. Good evening, Whalers. As the principal of the New London High School multi-magnet campus, it is my pleasure and honor to welcome you to the class of 2023 graduation commencement. At this time, I would ask everyone to rise as the NJR OTC presents the colors. Tonight's national anthem will be performed by Crystal Christie. Please remain standing until the colors have been retired. If Crystal Christie is not here, could I have Nick come up to the podium?
Oh, say, can you see by the dawn's early light what so proudly we hailed at the twilight's last gleaming, whose broad stripes and bright stars through the perilous night o'er the ramparts we watched were so gallantly streaming, and the rockets the bombs bursting in war gave proof through the night that our flag was still there. Oh, say, does that star-spangled banner yet wave o'er the land of the free and the home of the free?
Thank you, Nick. Please be seated. Junior ROTC, thank you very much. On behalf of the staff and faculty of New London High School Multi-Magnet Campus, I would like to welcome our class of 2023 graduates. Before I begin, I want to recognize the members of the Board of Ed, Superintendent Dr. Ritchie, City Council members in attendance tonight. We are also honored to have Mayor Passero on stage with us. Please stand to be recognized. I would be remiss if I didn't recognize all of the incredible Whaler staff and teachers. Your commitment and dedication to the class of 2023 is the reason each of them is sitting here before us tonight. Would the faculty and staff of the New London High School Multi-Magnet Campus please stand up and be recognized? Would all members, past and present, of the Whaler Nation please stand up to be recognized? Finally, graduates, stand up, turn around, and look at all the people that got you this far. Thank you. Members of the Board of Ed, Dr. Ritchie, members of the faculty, and honored guests and parents, please help me welcome the graduating class of 2023. Good job, Whalers. I would like to take a moment to remember the Whalers we have lost this year. First, we mourn the loss of Denasia Uzzle, Nene. We then suffered the loss of another Whaler, Christian Medina. At this time, I would like everyone to take a moment of silence in their honor. Thank you, Whalers. Well, class of 2023, why would it be any different than the 4 years that you guys have been through? You had a most different high school experience. In the fall of 2019, you entered a school that was under construction. During that summer, you couldn't even enter the building because we were abating asbestos at that time. And all 4 years, just like your class, our building has been under construction. Your 9th grade year started as normal until the second semester, where you had to become distance learners overnight. Keep your distance from other people. You were trained to communicate with electronic devices. Schoolwork also became virtual. Some of you excelled in this. Some of you had technical issues, and some of you were disengaged. In the fall of 2020, we went to the cohort model. Some chose distance, some chose in school. It was a hard year for teachers to navigate, having some in front of you while others were on a TV screen. Some chose the unofficial option of sleeping or playing video games during Mr. Gordon's world history class. Then came September 2021. We opened new doors to the new addition of the school, and you guys came in. I looked at the then principal, Dr. Ortiz, and asked him what he thought. He replied, "This class is spicy." You came in like a tsunami. Humanity had quickly forgotten how to communicate without the use of technology, and many of you sat at lunch texting the person next to you. Being on time was a foreign concept, as Clark, and Parker will attest. You did your time, not our time. The school schedule was optional. In advisory, you were given cell lessons, social and emotional learning, to make up for lost time and face-to-face communication skills. We tried to focus on your emotional intelligence and could not figure out why. You just weren't getting it. In your junior year, half the building was taken away from you. You were squeezed into the rest, but at least you had bathrooms. Finally, your senior year arrived and we took the other half away. and you had to go 3 floors just to go to the bathroom. A lot of you got almost as much exercise as Mr. Fazzino. At least you had a new elevator. The reality of academia hit some of you like a rock. Attendance is mandatory? What? Credit recovery? But thanks to your hard work and a whole lot of people looking out for you, you made it. You are soon to be forever Whaler alumni. I am so very proud of each and every one of you. Congratulations, Whaler class of 2023. You are and always will be unique. We will now recognize our student speakers. I have the honor of introducing our class officers of 2023. These students have excelled both in and out of the classroom. They have helped to lead the class of 2023 through tough times and will continue to be leaders in all the places that they are going. Class officers, please stand up. President Kylie Warner, Vice President Delonde Forrestal, Secretary Janiyah Maddox Thompson, Treasurer Haley Bump, Kamara Royster, Salutatorian of the class, to come to the podium to address her classmates.
Good evening, families, friends, city and school digitarians, and most importantly, graduates. I'm honored to be a voice who could share and speak for the class of 2023. We had it rough. Our high school journey was nowhere near normal, the most distorted you could ever imagine, but we lived it, and we actually survived it. We persevered and shined brightly in our own ways. Freshman year was a complete blur. We went from struggling to passing our first final exams to sleeping in every day in April. Sophomore year, Zoom, Teams, technology, with no true interactions with one another, unsure of how high school and the world would progress. Junior year, we fought for our lives academically and socially. Many of us taking multiple AP courses, working hard to catch up in all of our classes, and trying to make up for lost connections that we didn't gain from our underclassmen years. Senior year was a scramble of a lifetime. College applications, career decisions, trying to discover our post-graduation path. Ready to leave, yet not ready to let go. Ready to leave, but not ready to let go of our amazing teacher bonds, shout out Ms. Magner, and those who help us like a parent and a friend. Seeing each other every day, even though this class always seems to be at odds. Even so, we've been through it all, and we've made it to sit here today, no matter the weather. Class of 2023, please close your eyes for a few seconds. Reflect and reconcile on what these 4 years has pushed us through. Now wake up. Open your eyes and see where we are right now. We've awakened from this fever dream. No matter how extreme, we are now awake and ready to start a new dream. So here we go, class of 2023. Look ahead, because we out of here.
Thank you, Kamara. Now I would like our president and valedictorian, Kylie Warner, to come up to address her classmate.
Good evening, everyone. Welcome to the New London High School class of 2023's graduation. My name is Kylie Warner, and I'm class president and valedictorian this year. I'd like to start this off by thanking you all for being here and supporting our community. We couldn't have done this without our parents, friends, staff members, and loved ones. Before I get into this, I'd like to take a moment to recognize those we lost. Denasia Uzzle, our fellow classmate, and Christian Medina, a tutor and alumni. Although they can't be here today, they will forever be remembered and held close to our hearts. I'd also like to give a special thanks to my parents, my sister, and some teachers I'll never forget. Mrs. Collins, Ms. Arzamarski, Mrs. Pormagadam, and every other teacher that has helped us along the way. We've all grown up. It's something that we've been wanting to do since we were out playing at recess. Looking back the past 4 years, it's unreal how fast time went by. 1,460 days, gone like the blink of an eye. It's hard to process that this was the last week we'd sit in a classroom with the people we've known for the past 12 years. It was the last time you'd lean over and ask that one girl for a pencil like you'd always done. It was the last week you'd have to defend yourself and insist everyone else also failed that test. It was the last time you'd have to shove past people blocking their stairwells and the last chance to scream with your friends at lunch. Today is the end of your high school careers, and although we are all extremely different and unique people, we're all walking across the stage tonight and we're walking away together. We're walking away and leaving here with countless memories and lifelong friends. Our lives are about to truly begin, as in a few months, we're going to move away and start fresh, whether that means college, work, or some good old-fashioned soul searching. Traditionally, I'm supposed to begin talking about myself right about now, but I'm going to skip over that part and talk about my grade as a whole. As I look into the crowd at my fellow graduates, I see so many beautiful faces that are full of ambition. I'm so proud of everyone here. As a class, you all worked extremely hard the last 4 years and achieved so much. This year's seniors have made teams such as girls basketball, track, and even fencing the best they've been in years, along with every other sport I neglected to shout out. The dance team, theater department, and band have won countless awards and put on amazing productions consistently throughout the year. As a class, we excelled in our different academics, allowing for many of you guys to be going to your dream schools across the country. Every single person here has shown how talented they are. And there's a lot ahead of us, first lectures, first jobs, and even first apartments. The only piece of advice I can offer to you all for your future lives is to not be afraid of what's next, but be thankful there's more coming. Although it's a scary world ahead of us, I am positive that everyone here will make it out there. Be curious and confident as you move into your future careers and lives. You've all proved that you are capable and intelligent individuals during your time at New London High School. I can't even imagine what you will all prove to the world as you grow up some more. I'm proud of the young adults we've become. We are truly no longer those little kids playing at recess anymore. I wish you all health, happiness, and success as you move into your future lives, and I hope that you never forget your time here. It's now our day to turn our tassels and enter the real world. Thank you, class of 2023.
Thank you, Kylie. We will miss our seniors next year, but are confident in the paths that they will take, that they will be successful. Our guest speaker is a 1971 graduate of New London High School. He is a man who needs no introduction, but is the definition of a whaler. I give you Mr. Tommy Major.
Guess what? It's whaler season. It's raining. All right. Good evening and welcome. It is a pleasure being here celebrating the success of the graduating class of 2023. I would like to thank the graduating committee, Principal Mahon, and Superintendent Ritchie, dedicated citizens of New London, but especially the parents and the students of the graduating class of 2023, for allowing me the honor to speak this evening. I first begin by saying, along with everyone, I believe this graduating class has been one of the most resilient class we have seen in New London history. These students during their 4 years at New London have endured a global pandemic, witnessed local, national, and worldwide events that brought attention in the change of the views of equality. Along with implementing social justice for all, these events displayed local and national public demonstrations. historical controversy, government events, and human suffering from the various types of violence. Although these events tested us, our students, in true Whaler fashion, faced these challenges head on. Each of them remaining positive, answering the call of humanity, persevered as they leaned on each other. As the late Dr. Martin Luther King said, whatever affects one directly affects all indirectly. I can never be what I ought to be until you are what you ought to be. This is the interrelated structure of reality. With this said, be it within New London or wherever your path may take you, I am confident that our students, with their new absorbed knowledge and experience, will continue to assist our members of our society. Although many of our great Whalers throughout our history, including some who are attended tonight, they have proven their dedication within our great city and beyond. One that comes to my mind is the late Mr. Charles Potter Sr. Mr. Potter was a native of New London, alive with his wife, raised 8 Whalers, including Mr. Charles Potter Jr., behavioral specialist here at New London High. Mr. Potter was well respected throughout our community. He was a hard-working activist for human rights and always made his presence known with his positive, can-do outlook on life. Working at OIC as a job developer, Mr. Potter was part of a team that offered training, education, job placement, helping those who needed extra confidence while improving their lives, not only for themselves, but the families in our community. Mr. Carter contributed his heart and soul in making New London a respected and positive community. Although Mr. Potter has left us, his spirit and work remains in our community. OIC still exists for those who need assistance. This is a prime example of Whalers helping Whalers. Education is the passport to the future. Teachers can open the door, but you must enter it yourself. The first day you entered the doors of New London High School was the rite of passage. The trials and tribulation began when you were a freshman, thinking that you knew everything. Trying to fit in for the social groups and academic challenges, over time, you accepted learning new ideas, opposed to trying to fit into. You realized yourself and was happy of who you were. With academics, you grew confident with not only each challenge accepted, but also conquered. Respecting each other's individually, helping each other when they need it. Over the 4 years, you as a class of 2023 became a team defining respect and determination. A team of Whalers facing and conquered all challenges that life had to offer. The girls basketball team. I must say, we've had a lot of good girls basketball, good players, and we've also had good teams. But one thing I'm saying like this, 7 girls, 7 ladies. That's basically telling me this. When it's too tough for the average team, it's just right for us. And they won a state championship. Our robotics team, which at one time was second in the world. I didn't say second in New London County. I didn't say second in the state. I didn't say USA. I said in the world. New London athletics history. It's all sport. As our trophy case proves it. My point being is, We may not have the best individual talent, but with team ethics, we win. We win academically, we win athletically, we win upon facing challenges in society because New London is an institution of tradition. Hard work, respect for one another in our community. In conclusion, believe in yourself and all that you in your age. Know that there is something inside you that is greater than an obstacle. Success means having the courage, the determination, and the will to become a person. You believe you were meant to be a whaler. Thank you.
Thank you, Mr. Major. At this time, we are going to abbreviate our program due to the weather. We will still get every senior across the stage. So, Ms. Akinada, if you could please begin reading the names.
Kylie Elaine Warner. Tamara Lanai Royster. Yolanda Forrestal. Janaya Janae Maddox Williams. Haley Nicole Bump. Melissa Albino German. Genesis Odalis Alfaro Avila. Derek Stewart Almonte. Jamie Destiny Anderson. Lanija Janae Anthony. Anissa Claudine Barron. William Banning Beebe. Brady Ben-Cosme. Adriana Jane Benjamin. Mr. Elijah Malik Benson. Joandri Bonifacio Peña. Luis Fernando Brito Molina. Malaysia Maya Brown. Tatiana Lakia Moni Brown. Cyan Jordan Brown. Johnny Lewis Burns III. Shayasia Olivia Nicole Burrell. Eric Timothy Butler. Jeffrey Ryan Butt. Cynthia Caban. Saul Alejandro Castillo. Juan Castro Gonzalez. Anthony C.J. Charles. Anastasia Nikita Sharon. Sway Marie Clark. Luna Taina Class Gorbanel. Exarian Amir Clough. Wesley Jermaine Collins Jr. Darwin DJ Cordova. Megan Ashley Coronel Marca. Edwin Sebastian Cortez Lobos. Leslie Diana Cortez Machado. Keishla Cruz Pacheco. Tejor TJ Coop. Elena Renee Damas. Dante Malachi Davis. Makai Jeffrey Davis. Isaac De Los Santos. Shay Deniston. Douglas Dewsby Denson Jr. Mia Sarai Diaz. Nalis Biora Dudley. Josue Antonio Feliciano II. Kayla Marie Ferryman. Sol Fiat Mendez. Marvel Flajian. Irael Keone Garcia. Rocky Garcia. Zach Lucina. Tatiana Maria Gonzalez. Jorge Luis Gonzalez Garcia, Jr. Emmanuel Isaiah Andreas Good. DeMarcus Marquis Green. Prishvir Singh Grewal. Alexa Edith Gutierrez Lopez. Valentina Maribel Gutierrez Pisco.
Eric Manuel Haro. John Anthony Harris. Jamel Haslett. Sage Nicole Helfrich. Brasia Lynette Hernandez. Jacob Evan Hickston. Joshua Antonio Hickson. Nazariah Armani Isaac. Malik Jefferson. Zakiah Lachey Johnson. Cortland Zion Jones. Hildelyn Lene Duran. Allens Joseph. Ryan Anthony Keefe. Andrew Kexel. Haley May LaBoy. Kylie Faye Lamarine. Genesis Darlene Latorre. Sania Jehalani Lawson Stokes. Cesar Santiago Lasarte. Ashlyn DeVoe Liss. Devin Luciano. Carolina Lugo Rodriguez. Nasir Asan Lukes. Albert James Mack Jr. Mariana Isabel Maldonado Alvarez. Juanis Ana Iris Mata de Jesus. Omar Medina. Juan Vicente. Jadi Mendez. Destiny Mendoza. Jaden Mitchell. Darrell Mitchell. Gabriela Montalvo. Emma Monteith. Daishawn Mooney. Jenny Elise Enid Morales. Andre Morales Soto. David Davy Moreau. Dimitri Laquan Moss. Kanye Thais Nance. Denzel Norman. Maria Nunez. Cade Thomas O'Brien. Estarly David Oliveira. Princess Lisa Alamide Omotosho.
Connie Orebejo.
Sway Ortega Guzman. Kiara Iris Ortiz.
Jose alias El Pepe Osorio.
Elvis Molina. Renzo Jesus Pacheco. Angelica C. Pagan Moreno. Miguel Angel Pagan. Olivia Park. Alok Patel. Jennifer Nayeli Pelaz Ordonez. Alex Mauricio Perez Chabla. Aiden Noah Francis Perry. Tori Lynn Perry Pecora. Ryan Pierre Louis. Isaiah Justin Plaza. Wilbur Ramirez Espinal. Caleb Ramos. Xavier Jean Jr. Raymond. Saida Fatima Raza. Janeshka Lakeisha Ray Alomar. Gabriel Vicente Rivera. Juan Esteban Rivera Lopez. Ruben Rivera. Ayla Robinson. Anian Rodriguez. Franco Alexis Rodriguez. Maya Jasmine Rodriguez. Jacel Rodriguez Flores. Emily Rodriguez Marcelo. Wellington Rosario Pacheco. Damon Rowan. Corey Saglam. Ashley Salinas. Moises Sanchez Melgar. Jarrell Christian Xavier Sanderlin.
Jomairis Nicole Santiago Droz.
Jonathan Serrano. Emmanuel Silva. Aileen Small. Jonathan Shamik Shang Smith. Trayvon James Smith. Alex James Tackling. Robert Diego Tadagwe III. Skyly Nadira Marie Taylor. Chloe Tedford. Damani Khalil Thomas. Jakai Thomas. Jaylene Maria Torres. Alexis Terrellis. Sophia Bella Trukin. Jelani Cairo Turner. Denasia Maylin Uzzle. Miguel Angel Vega Jr. Julian Velasquez. Eliz Marie Velasquez Fabus. Liz Valerie Velez Zapaleta. Gabriel Matias Verde Lozano. Rudar Zafar. And Argenis Delgado.